editor, database 2, registration, Eurotour. We are just quickly going to register Dream Team. And we're going to alter it so that our best boys are all on the team. We don't have enough good boys. Eddie Merckx will come. There we go. So we're registered for the Eurotour. Now we need to register for the Critérium de Dauphiné. And again, we need to set it so we got all our best boys. We're going to have one guy, Eddie Merckx, who is technically the greatest cyclist to have ever lived. Now what's the other one we haven't set a record for? Paris-Nice, of course. Paris-Nice will register you, and this is another one where... I could just... Oh, we'll go and fix Eddie Merckx as well. That makes sense, I suppose. What are you not perfect at, Eddie Merckx? Okay, you're like 1 point off on a lot of them. This is my favourite part of doing Tour de France runs, is the menuing. This man is 77. He is also quite possibly dead. Some of the ages on this... Oh, wait, could we make like an 103... Look, there's like over 100-year-olds on here, and they're dead. Is this of chipmunks? Because if so, I'm very excited about that. Okay, so race, Eurotour, database 2, legend. Everything, all the settings are good. And now we have Dream Team, who will check are all right. They're all correct. Now.
Hi guys. Welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing
Oh
to grasp today
no.
is that the road is flat and it harbors no
That's not
particular difficulty.
ideal.
Sprint finish is more than likely. We can win this. I'm counting on you to control the race.
So there's 4 fairly short stages. One is basically Baby Paris-Roubaix. And by the time we get to the... I believe the way we've done these settings as well is everyone is shit at sprinting. Which means we're guaranteed to win stages. I've never heard of Rhythm Nation. Maybe after this one, we'll take a quick look at the Chipmunks game to see what it looks like. I mean, it's the Chipmunks, and I say this as a fan of the Chipmunks, they're an acquired taste.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We can expect a high cruising speed along the road that will bring the peloton to
His
lead.
delivery is the weird bit, I think.
Stadium,
It's the speed of how he says words. There's just some bits that he says that sound so wrong.
For this stage is fairly obvious. We can expect an early breakaway that will then be mastered by
Like,
the sprinters and
the
their
stress
teams.
is on all the wrong
Too
syllables.
far from the finish for there to be any chance of upsetting the peloton.
It's fascinating. I'm sure he's a lovely man. I don't want to insult his English, but it's. Oh, that's fun. Actually, yeah, they're all going to be the Chipmunks versions, so maybe I'll be able to get away with them. This is a point.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Okay, drinkies, drinkies, drinkies. Hey, these two are starting to flag, so we'll get Boardman and... Oh, you two haven't drinkied yet.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The head of the race
Yeah, if you play the game at half
closing in on
speed
the intermediate
and
sprint.
backwards,
It will be played out in arc on a slight downhill.
then he sounds normal.
The breakaway is over. It start all over again.
Oh, I don't want to... Playing the Chipmunks game so I have to play twice as much of the Chipmunks game is a horrifying thought.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The thing is, though, I should check if I could get a physical copy of the Chipmunks game for the Wii. Did it come out for the Wii? It did. There's a non-zero chance that the CEX in one of the CEXs in Edinburgh would have it. Wevelgem? Okay, we're nearly at the end of the stage, which means we will just set everyone to go super speed for the rest of the stage to drag us to the end as quickly as possible. And then when they get tired, we can drop off. Yeah. we can do our own Sludgefest. Doing our own Sludgefest would be ideal. Sludgefest, but sped up and without the reverb. This is... No, I fixed it and then I broke it again today. I had fixed my sleep schedule. And then today I just happened to wake up at 11:30. So I slept for fucking 10 hours. 11 hours. Haha. I didn't say which CEX in Edinburgh I was going to go to.
It was fairly predictable given the profile of the stage, but we must also acknowledge the merit of the sprinters' teams, who did the necessary for a bunch sprint to occur.
We did the necessary.
All that's left is for the sprinters to work out the hierarchy.
We need to work out the hierarchy. I should really speak like this man. Just extremely strange stress on every single word. It's almost Matt Berry-esque.
3 kilometers left for the peloton.
New York City. Femme Matt Berry. Yeah. Fuck, why am I getting trapped behind these people? I don't love that I'm getting trapped behind them. There we go. Now we're like kind of towards the front. Oh, which is what we want. And this is the last kilometer. No one else is as good a sprinter as me, so I should be able to just break through and destroy them. Come on, come on, come on. Humph. There we go. I mean, Rose Street wasn't necessarily the one I was going to go to, but that's the second one I could check. Be glad I don't have the money. I mean, I found physical Cheggers the other day. I went in to put my head in on the way to get groceries, and I found a physical copy of Cheggers for the Wii. That would change everything about Cheggers, wouldn't it? If I was playing a physical copy. So stage 1 of Euro Tour we did in 3 hours 14:59 with a 10-second bonus, which puts us on 3 hours 14:49.
Hi guys. Let's start.
Hi. Hello. How you doing? So yeah, this is the cobblestone stage, which is where it gets a bit funky. And then there's Funky. He's dead. I mean, our whole team are kind of high in the rankings, to be honest. We love cycling. Thank you, Skoda.
This stage might resemble a mini Paris-Roubaix.
Yeah, I mean, I could add it to the shrine behind me. I could turn the shrine behind me into a more general Aoife's Stream shrine.
Every chance to do well. The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees.
The fucking voice lines are so broken. It's ridiculous.
Big crash in the peloton.
Big crash in the peloton? I forgot I'd switched on big crashes in the peloton.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
The peloton has caught up.
Okay, these two are struggling. Okay, so now we'll start off Miller and Grady. We can stop Miller and Evans.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable.
It's stable, but it hasn't stabilized. Once it stabilizes, then we know that we're cooking with gas.
We're on to the first cobbled sector of the day. Of course, It's far too early for the sector to be decisive.
Okay, so we'll have these two do
1,700 meters of
these two
cobblestone.
stages, those two sectors, and then we'll stop them and have...
It's a fairly copious starter.
I understand how you pronounce Skoda. Yeah, I think turning the Black Adam Shrine into more of a shrine to the stream could be fun. No, I like, if I can pronounce something properly, I do like to be able to do it. And also, I've watched enough of the Tour de France to... Don't attack! I've watched enough of the Tour de France to know how to pronounce Skoda now.
Only 900 meters.
Although, admittedly, I am massively overpronouncing the sh at the start of it.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
In the same way I say IKEA instead of IKEA, which is the correct pronunciation. It makes me sound like a dick.
From what
Okay, Evans is dying, and Miller's dying. We need Miller and O'Grady to do it for Pep.
to Brion carries a 3-star
Gamers, I'm gonna need you to drink
Riders
up.
will immediately follow that with sector 8, since there's only 1 kilometer between the two sectors.
Okay. I mean, Debussy is different, because Debussy's
Another
funny.
4-star
It's funny to say Debussy. It's not funny to say Skoda. Skoda is
lies in the path of
the
line.
funny pronunciation.
The
Is
rising falls flat along the whole length, and lying
if it's
50
funny to
kilometers
say
from
it
the
silly,
finish,
I'll say it
practice
silly,
the
which is
moment
why I
when
say
the turn of the
Debussy.
screw in order to test opponents.
Don't ask how I would say it otherwise. That's irrelevant. No, I've told them all to attack. I'm so silly. I'm gonna make them all go flat out for as long as they can.
The next sector, the Moulin de
They won't get
Verdun,
me all the way there.
is
They'll get me
shortest
close.
at only 450 meters. Now it's sector 3, from Cissoin to Bourgel.
Bourgel?
1,300 meters of
We're going to
cobblestone.
Berger, the sweet,
Bunched
the
peloton.
famous town of Berger.
There are 10 kilometers left, and no one has managed to get away on his own at the front of the
Okay,
race.
there's a
Our
fucking
sector
breakaway,
will
so
be decisive.
I'm gonna just go for this shit now. Cunts, get out the way.
The race leaders exit the final
Yeah,
lap of
the boy
sector.
pussy.
Less than 8
He
kilometers
should have
to
chosen a name that looked less like Debussy if he
Only
if he wanted me to
5
pronounce it
kilometers left for the lead riders.
Debussy, or however you pronounce it.
Go, guys.
Imagine if explaining towns to Americans. Imagine if all over the country there were burgers. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I mean, this is before they lost Boy Pussy for many years. This is back when Bussy was a thing still. This is in, like, stage 1 of Bussy. Also, he was French, and I imagine the word Bussy is, or, like, the word Bussy is you'd need a different, because it'd be like, boy in French is garçon. You can't tell me, or
Breakaway is at the red pennant.
I do not know, however.
Come down to a sprint.
Go, 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 go. Yeah. We win. That's 2 stages down on your return. We don't have to do any of the 2 challenging ones today. Checking my... If you're going to respond to me with a bit on Blue Sky, if you're going to use my bit to try and do your own bit, at least like the fucking skeet. Is that something I do? Probably not. We got another cobbled stage next, but it's shorter, I believe.
Done, lad.
3 hours, 5 minutes, 21
Congratulations to
with
you.
bonuses.
With a pre-race.
So that's 6 hours, 20 exactly. It's not bad.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Start the briefing for this stage. Today it's a stage with cobbled sectors.
It's almost the
Good
same
creation.
again.
Positioning on the approach to the sectors is of vital importance. Cobblestones.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that I have to time trial it at the end, and I have to play through the time trial. I can't skip through the time trial. Woo! Oh, look. The favourites are us. Just us. Oh. What a
Hello,
fun
everyone.
pain.
Flandrian classic specialists will be
Flandrian?
on familiar ground today. However, with only 5 sectors spread relatively far apart,
It's so
the
fun they
scenario
have a
should be
single
totally
model
different to a Paris-Roubaix.
in this game. How funny would it be if we look at the
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Okay, you can go at 90 to start with,
The
so that we
peloton's
die a
caught up.
bit less
There's no more
quickly.
escapees.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Then they can go like this and not hurting anyone until like
First riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
Time
1:30,
gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
and then once we hit like 100 or something, then we can start going faster.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable.
Yeah, maybe I should be throwing for the mob bookies who are all betting on Le Tour de France.
The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody.
Yes, we
dangerous
do.
behind the breakaway.
We're not riding for the breakaway, we're riding for speed.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
I'm not going to have used food. I'm not going to have used drinkies efficiently in this.
Okay.
They're going to drink up even though they're not full. They're not empty.
The first sector to be crossed stretches
Damn
from
it.
Rousson to the Carrefour de l'Arbre, meaning 1,000.
It's really fun that this does just have us doing
Positioning is
Paris-Roubaix
key
in
because
2
the sector is
parts.
very narrow.
Okay, lads.
Breakaways over. It start all over again.
Drink water. Thank you. I could probably make it so something appeared on screen when I do that, but that's effort.
A well-known name for the next sector, Mont-en-Pével.
Oh, not
Riders
more on
will
Pavel.
cross it in the opposite direction to Paris-Roubaix, and only over its first.
Yeah, we're just doing Paris-Roubaix
to
backwards.
1,100 meters of a slight downhill.
This is
falls
true.
flat. The upcoming
Right,
sector
these
will
two are gonna
be
have
well
to
known the
stop.
Paris-Roubaix faithful. Auchy, Breuvry-la-Forêt,
Or
also
she,
called
or
Chemin des
she,
Abattoirs.
or she what? Or she what, game?
At 3,700 meters, the last sector is also the longest.
Okay.
If some want to avoid a sprint at all costs, it's time to go on the offensive.
There we go. So we're down to 7 kilometers to go. Oh, don't, Sonny Cabrelli, don't you do that? Don't you do that? No, 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 no. Please don't do that. Oh, posture check. I forget all of these things exist. They're by far the least annoying things I've set
There are
up
only 5
for
kilometers
myself.
left for the lead rider.
No, the most
Nothing is
annoying.
decided yet. He must prevent his
There we go.
pursuers
Now
from
I'm sitting
catching up
properly.
with
Is that better? I love that there's also a button you can just press to do exactly what the cyclist in front of you is doing.
him. Is it tough nut to be making off now?
Okay. No, you're not making up now,
Bunched
though, are you?
peloton.
Probably not. For our team of old people? Probably not. I don't know. We'll find a time for Titan. I mean, you've also got meats back on the menu that any of you subscribers have for free. Honestly, like, the Bunta Vista stinger looks like menus back on the menu, boys. Is maybe one of my favourites. Oh, also, fun thing I've been doing today. Here's a fun little what Aoife's been up to today. Is I have been scripting a video essay that I'm working on about everyone's favourite game, Egg. We love egg. And that's the third victory. Every one of these victories saves us 10 seconds. So if we don't win, that's time loss. But yeah, I'm writing a little video essay on egg and how it's taught me to love platformers. Which I think is pretty cool. I haven't done a video essay before, so I think it's like a nice way to ease me into it. It's not going to be like a huge long one. I'm not going to do like an egg, like a Kimidori Soft retrospective. Thank you. I'm sure I'll go on about it endlessly once I've made it. It would also be nice if I could beat egg by then. It does mean I'm going to be playing a whole lot of egg on my own time to capture B-roll for it, because I don't really want to use my stream highlights because it's got me in them.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race.
My love of what? Of egg? What? I've 110%ed Hollow Knight. Does that count? 9 hours, 28:10.
Hi guys. Let's start the briefing.
Now is the mountain stage.
Today's route is
I love how exciting this game is. My humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. So I found out that Double D's, the Black Eyed Peas song from their newest album, Elevation, has a music video, and it's awful. Like, the production value on it is so low. You wouldn't think it was from a band as big as the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, we're gonna have to go 90, because this is a shorter stage than some of the others we've done, but it's going to be tough on us, because it's a mountain stage.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Okay.
The first difficulty
These two can do this climb, and then we will switch them out. Yeah, Côte de la Redoute they can do, and then we will switch over to those two. Liège-Bastogne-Liège, that's a race we've done.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standings. We can let them go.
But yeah, until we get to about halfway, we probably can't justify.
The gap is widening. No need to panic, guys. There's nobody dangerous for the overall standing.
100 speed.
The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today.
But yeah. Actually, maybe once we've done Le Col de Rosier.
Another well-known name associated with Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
The
col is today written in the opposite direction.
We love doing these in the opposite direction. Although, to be fair, I believe all these stages are just worming our way through towards Brussels.
Okay, guys. We'll throw in a little bonus to spice up the race. 50, 30, and 20 at the next village.
I've never heard that voice line before. What was that voice line?
For the first to the top.
Okay.
Another short climb for the front of the race.
That's the first time I've ever heard that voice line. And I've played this game quite a lot. I've probably played this game more than most people. The fact that there's voice lines in this game I've never heard is terrifying to me.
There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
Okay.
The riders will soon be entering the circuit. They will again tackle the combination of
We'll have these guys just tire themselves out until they can't do it anymore. And then we will... Why are we 2 minutes behind everyone else? That's not good. Gamers, I'm gonna need you to go real speedy for me. If we're gonna catch up. We've been going 100 this whole time. There we go, okay, this is, we're gaining time now.
We should have a clearer idea as to the eventual winner.
Okay. Wait, why am I? Okay, we've lost everyone else. We've lost everyone else, but it's just I don't know how Wiggins ended up in this group, but I guess it's good he did.
His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
Okay, we might have to play the rest of this stage if this is the position we're in right now. But it looks like we have done some damage at the very least, if this is all that's
Just
left.
lost the top spot in the climber standings, guys. That isn't good.
We're not competing for climber standings. Okay. Apparently 40 seconds behind, which is fun.
Famous words by Black Eyed Peas. Whatever happened to the values of humanity? Whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading,
Where is
evil,
the
we're
Love is such a
spreading
good song.
animosity, lack of understanding, leading us away from unity.
I love the Black Eyed Peas.
Last climb of the Côte de Wayne Randall for the lead group. At the top, there will be less than 10 kilometers to go.
Okay.
You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
We do kind of need to catch up a bit here. Yeah, now is the point where we start regretting making everyone like an unbeatable god. Yeah, we're like nearly a minute behind. If we lose this, we're not going to be in yellow for the final stage. And I can't skip the time trial, so then I'll have to play the time trial really well, and we might not win.
The leading riders nose down towards the finish. They're going to have to
Okay, it's
settle
now
into
just a
the sprint.
descent. We're going to have to descend real good, because if we don't descend real good, we've lost this. Okay, 45. Oops, that wasn't ideal. Okay, we've nearly caught up with someone. Oh no, this is a different person who's on a different lap.
Will no doubt go all
Fuck,
the way left,
this
but
isn't good.
watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Only 5 kilometers left for the head of the race.
Okay. Yeah, and we need to be within 30 seconds to be in first place at the end of this, because these guys are all 40 seconds behind.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
I mean, the thing is that we're gonna speed up as we come towards the line, so all we need to do is speed up by a little bit, and then we'll have it.
Who will win today? Will someone
We're
try
going
to attack
quite
the
fast
closing
now.
kilometers?
Like, they're all gaining speed
Counter-attack at the front of the
quite
peloton.
quickly. There we go. We just need to... Technically, so long as we finish from here, we're still in yellow.
Last kilometer.
We're about to catch up with Moritz. Okay. And now we go. We've not won, but that's fine. We can at least get the like bonus seconds for third place. So that wasn't the best, but if someone takes the record, it gives us something to go back on and improve on. It was really interesting that it was like a month where a bunch of French people were submitting records on this, kind of around the Tour de France. And then that finished, and no one has submitted a record since. I'm doing some more, and that'll put it on the top of the speedrun.com leaderboards, and that should fix it. Oh.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finish.
Okay, we didn't win, but we're still in first. Now I just need to do a 20k time trial well. How hard's that going to be?
Well done, guys. We were aiming for a podium place, and you did the job. I'm satisfied. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a
Yeah, so we're on 13 hours and 52 minutes. We need to win this next stage. This could be hard, because this is where the most room for E for error comes in.
We now welcome the leader of the race onto the ramp for this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce...
Okay, I'm loving two of them talking at the same time. Although I am liking to see that at the finish line, currently all of our lads are in first place. Okay, it's just long and flat, so we just have to sort of maintain a kind of like slightly above average speed for the whole thing.
Try to hit the right tempo and stick with it. Go, go!
We might need to slow down a bit because we've got to go for 20 kilometers, and there are some uphills at the start. But yeah, we're in Brussels. We're going from the centre of Brussels to the Royal Palace.
Rising falls flat. Come on, you're doing fine. It's a long
Okay,
time
we'll
to
drop down our
don't
speed
kill
to
yourself.
slightly below. Is being in TT position for this what we need? Who knows? We'll find out at the end. So yeah, our boys are currently destroying the leaderboard at least.
Pick up some speed. Go!
Oh yeah, we're on Avenue Franklin Roosevelt. That's fun.
You're coming
Avenue
into
de
a really
Présil.
twisty section. Make sure of your trajectory. Go!
We're doing fine. I'm just going to exit out of time trial position for this. Okay. It's safest to not be in TT position for this, just because...
You're back onto wide boulevards.
Oh, bloody fly. This fly's been in my room for like a week now, and it's so annoying. Okay, now we'll go slightly above... Okay, so 10:52 is what other people run when they reach this point. 10:50. Okay, we'll speed up slightly. Okay, that puts us in third.
You're setting a good time. Keep it up.
Which isn't terrible, but it's maybe not where we want to be. We've got 10k left to go.
Go on. It's a descending
Sneaky
false
little.
flat
Anyone else remember the Miley Cyrus song "Fly on the Wall"? I sure do, because Disney Channel used to play that song all the time. Okay. We're nearly there. We should be right at, we should be running out of energy as to about exactly when we get to the end. If we fuck up the energy on this, that's fine. We'll just give the timers whatever we get, and then we can redo this again. If anyone else does it. If no one else does it, I get them by default, so it's fine. Okay. 5k to go.
Go. 5 kilometers.
Beautiful cornering. I mean, once we get into the final kilometre, I'll do a sprint, because also my guy is my team are the only good sprinters in the world. Okay. We'll probably find out about a minute before we get to the finish line what time we need. But we have to make up 6 seconds between the first and second bits. Okay, 2.7k to go. Okay, Mousson is now in first on...
2 kilometers left.
Okay, once we round this corner, then we fucking sprint as hard as we can.
Right to the line. No let up.
We didn't win. We didn't win that one. But hopefully we'll still have enough left in us to win it. Or to win the overall.
He is, or he will climb onto the
Yeah, we win overall. At least.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We finished with the yellow jersey and the green jersey. It's superb, guy.
Okay, cool. So that is 13 hours, 21 minutes, and 58 seconds. Woo!